Hello! Hi, everybody! Yep, it's a rainy day, so this is definitely my new go-to face on a rainy day. Excuse me, my go-to hair. Goodness gracious. But we're going to work on this face. I am right now hydrating with my favorite must-do. My face is hot because I just got out of the shower and I just dried my hair. Now I'm going to prime my face with my ultra-fine oil-free, silicone-free primer. And it's very cooling, so I love it when I'm hot. Needed an extra splash today. So I'm going to just do my foundation as fast as I can. Want to tell you a few highlights about our foundation because people have asked me many times, why is it so different? What makes it world famous? What's the big deal? Okay, the big deal is it has been around and used by pro and celebrity makeup artists for decades. It is a the top selling professional foundation in the world. Made of vegetable oils, pure waxes, and FDA approved coloring. And I'm looking at some notes because I don't want to forget anything. Also, there's no perfumes or lanolin. A lot of people get really oily. Sometimes it might be your foundation. Yeah, it could be your foundation. Do you know that the petroleum and mineral oils produce excess surface oils? So if you have petroleum or mineral oils in your foundation, it might be making you oily. Check that out. Let me know. Long-lasting coverage, little or no touch-up. A little goes a long way. That was one of my biggest things. I used so much when I started using it, and it doesn't take much at all. 50% pigment. Do you know if you go to the store right now or call the store, wherever you want to call, their pigment is going to be between 12 and 26% pigment. Ours is 50. So, it is also manufactured under very stringent conditions in little small batches. For 50 years, they hand poured it until LimeLight came along and they had to buy machines and hand pouring now because our sales are so out the roof. So with that being said, I'm going to stop there. I have a spray tan, so I am mixing a couple of shades right now. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways too that I apply it. Very flexible, very easy to use. I'm going to use this big, I never can do this right, this big fluffy brush, which is a blush brush. And I'm going to take it, there's nothing on it right now, and I'm going to dot into my foundation. And you just see a little bit on the ends. And then I'm going to dot onto my face. And then I'm going to start blending it. And this is for the lightest coverage. It still gives you full coverage. But this is going to be the lightest coverage that you can get by using this brush. It's going to be the fastest way. I'm going to dot just a little bit more to go down my neck, because I like to get down my neck so it matches nicely. So that shows you half a face, no foundation. Foundation, no foundation. That is with the big fluffy brush. Now, for a little bit heavier coverage, I'm going to use our Blenderful. I'm going to use I call it the butt side. It's the flat side, I guess you would say. Depends on whose butt you're looking at, right? I'm just going to mist just a little bit of our primer on it. You can mist it with water if you'd like, but I just like my Blenderful to be a little bit damp. And then I dot into my foundation. And then I dot onto my cheeks. And that is probably way more than I needed. It is definitely way more than I needed, because I'm mixing the two. And I'm having to add some bronzer and liquid sunshine so that it matches my tan. And then you just kind of dot it and blot it like that. And see, that gives you a little bit of a heavier coverage, but still very lightweight. I barely feel it. It's the first thing that people always say when I do a makeover. I don't feel it. It doesn't feel like there's anything on my face. It's because it's so, so light. So there is that. Now, hold on just a second. I feel like there was something else I was going to tell you about my list on my foundation. Oh, it doesn't cake. Again, I've already said it doesn't feel heavy and it's not cakey. The 50% pigment, no perfumes or lanolins. Yeah, I think I told you everything. And sometimes a lot of people like to use the buffer brush, which is this brush here that needs cleaned. But it's just a little small buffer brush. It works nicely also. I like to go fast, so I just use it in this area to get in the creases of my nose really well, just like that. Ta-da! See, this side is still, it's covered nicely, but lighter, and then this side is more of a full coverage, but still very light. So there you go. I'm not going to do my full face because it takes me way too long on here. I've got to be somewhere in a few minutes. I am going to show you with my concealer really fast, though, how I can hide this. I'll do one side. I'll do this side. And I just take my concealer and blend through there a little bit. I have deep eye sockets, but see, it brightened it up. So there's that. I will let you go because I've been on for too long. I don't want to keep you. Just wanted to pop on really fast, give you some highlights about the foundation. Please share it. If you know anyone who's super oily, they may need this foundation in place of what they're using, because if they have the petroleums or the mineral oils, that could be producing that excess oil, and this will help them. Oh, I know what else I was going to tell you. I don't know what you're paying for your current foundation, but with ours, $36, it's going to last you 4 to 6 months, okay? So let's just take 5 months. How many times is 5 going to go into 40? Because with tax, it's 40. 8 times. You're looking at paying, if it lasts you 5 months, which it's going to, unless you're using way too much, because mine usually lasts me 6 months. That's $8 a month. $8 a month for pro foundation, top-selling professional foundation, world-famous foundation used by pro and celebrity makeup artists for decades. $8 a month. So just something else to think about. I can always color match you. Shoot me a text. Shoot me a message. Find me. I'm so easy to find. Gonna go do my blush and the rest of my face. Have a fabulous, fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. Please share me, and thanks again for watching. Mwah. Bye.